This is fresh for me, fresh start, still a learning in progress, So again, my channel is about widows. It can extend from, even any type of grief, like that you're going through that you would love to talk about, because, and we all go through it. So it can extend to any type what you would like to. I believe the other day we talked about even like divorces, and that is a type of grief. So it's many outlets and things that branches off in different ways where people go through a type of grief. I'm not sure if you had heard me on my last live. I had technical errors. I apologize. But here we go. What are your thoughts on this message? Now, I got this message from a lovely, beautiful lady. I love her. Let's say I love her to death. She's my almighty. And I have a few ladies that I love, and I just love them to death. But I got this from her, and it reads: "We are all just one accident, one diagnosis, one unexpected phone call away from completely a different life." Okay. So what do you guys thought on that? And because this is true, because this is what I'm saying is true, it's good to stay humble and don't take anything for granted, because sometimes when you take things for granted, it just becomes even worse on you. So we have to show appreciation and appreciation for people in our lives, and never take them for granted, because you never know when one day they won't be here. So, and I think that is a good saying. So I'm here for it. I'm here for you guys, right? And just hop on. I'm going to be waiting, right? Waiting to see. Oh, hi, Jax. Hi. Hi, Amir. No, I'm sorry. I can't smoke anything on live that's against any policy of any platform. I'm sorry about that. I can't do that. But give me a second here. 1 second. Let me see. There's some policy behind that. Hold on. And I don't do that anyway. So, but hi, Layla. How are you? Amari. I want to tell you. I'm sorry, Amar. Again, this is not the platform to be doing any of that stuff. Whatever you're doing, your recreational time, that's okay with you. But this platform is to talk about widows or anybody who goes through any type of grief. And since you guys are on it, let's put our heads together. Hi, thank you, Tamira. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Okay. Amara, just keep in mind that's not the platform for it, to do this. Again, my channel is about widows, and I have a quote. I want to just all of us listen to this, right? It says here, we are all one accident, one diagnosis, one unexpected phone call away from a completely different life, right? And because of that, we have to stay humble, and we have to be never take anything for granted. What are your thoughts on that? I'm not gonna fall for it. I don't do that. That's whatever anyone does on their recreational time. That's them, but that's not me. I don't. Do, and thank you, Tamira. I appreciate you telling me that. Thank you so much. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that? How about you, Tamara? Kate, what do you think about this saying, right? We're all just one accident, one diagnosis, one unexpected call away from having a completely different life, right? And because of that, we have to stay humble and never take anything for granted. What do you think about that? Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. What are your thoughts on that, Tamara? Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I love your energy too. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tamara. But this channel is about being a widow. I become a recent widow, and I said, hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this right topic. And what I'm learning from doing these talks, that I'm learning that there are different walks of grief, different styles. It could be a grief of losing somebody, it could be or grief of someone leaving your life, it could be anything, and because of that, I opened up this platform for us to discuss it, and in this broadcast today, I'm sharing a quote, and I would love to get you guys' opinion on this quote, and I'll read it again. It says, we are all one accident, one diagnosis, one unexpected phone call away from completely having a different life. And because of that, we have to stay humble and never take for granted. That is a true saying, I'm going to give you my opinion on it, okay? That is a true thing, right? And my facts is that I experienced one diagnosis, right? That person had he was lost to a diagnosis, and he had lost his life to this, So because of that, which is my spouse, was together for so long, you do experience a total different lifestyle. You do experience that you have to start all over again, right? You do experience that you'll never ever be that same person again. And this is why I like this quote, because it's a true quote. And a lot of us are experiencing this. Hi. Hi, Bam Bam. Hi, Nick. How's somebody? Keep good comments to you guys, okay? Keep very good comments, guys. Let's keep it good comments. Keep positive vibes. We don't want any of that in this platform. We're talking about a serious matter that all of us will experience sometime in our lifetime, right? All of us will experience this, And the reason why I bought this platform for, people can discuss. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Tamara. Oh, you really hit home, because life hit me and my husband very hard, because he had back up plans that in the place to help us out, we will be down and out. Oh, God, you have such a beautiful husband. He sounds like an amazing, amazing guy. Oh, my God, what a big heart. Oh, Samira, that is beautiful. That is beautiful that your husband looked out for you, loved you that much. He appreciated you. He cherished you. He wanted to make sure that you was okay, because you never know what you will experience or what you will feel once the person is gone. So having a beautiful spouse that put everything in place to make you comfortable, so that you can try to pick up the pieces and that you can try to move on, and you have an amazing husband. That is so beautiful, Tamara. I love that. Hi, Sini. How are you? Hi. But yeah, Tamara. Oh, and I appreciate you sharing that. So, wow. It makes me want to cry a little bit, Tamara, that you have such an amazing husband. Okay, so let me keep it together, okay? Let's keep this together, Tamara. Sometimes, again, that's another thing too, when you go through, and I bought this platform because some days you can be extremely happy with a beautiful smile on your face, and just a speck of a moment you're like, and the tear just flowing down. So, just coming down, like, so just coming down everywhere. And that's part of the reason I started this channel, because it's like a journey. It's like a journey that we all are going on, right? We experience our significant other is no longer here, or even a child, or even anyone's family member, friends, and then we had to go down this long journey of trying to pick up the pieces and move on with our lives, right? And the reason why I had this channel, because I wanted to just document, the different process, right? Day by day, minute by minute, moment by moment, day by day, year by year, on my experiences, on what I'm going through. And I wanted you guys to share your experiences and ask me a question. I don't mind asking a question, you know? I think if we talk about it, then we can all just, help each other, together, like to get to pick up the pieces together, I would love that. If we can just pick up the pieces together, that's beautiful, And that's another reason why, like, I'm a people person, and I wanted to get on here to, to be with you, be with my peoples. Oh, oh, you're welcome, Tamara. Listen, you encouraging me too, Tamara. We're encouraging each other. Cause like I say, I started this channel and as a new beginner, right? And because of you guys and all you guys subscribers and stuff, you encourage me to move forward for what I'm doing here. So I appreciate that, Tamara. Just remember, you encourage me too as well. Yes, keep it together or let it out. I'm going to try to keep it together. I don't want to let it out. I'm going to keep it together for you guys, right? Not to say like later on tonight or later on this evening, I'm not going to let it out. I might just let it out, and they say that's healthy. That's very healthy to let it out. When you let it out, how you let it out, just do it in a healthy way, So, yep, I'm going to keep it in right now. We'll keep it together. And I'm probably going to let it out later. Which is healthy. And thank you, Tamara. You just seem like an amazing person. Amazing person. Amazing. Right? So, oh, hi, Bam Bam. Hello. I see you there, Bam Bam. Hi. How are you today, Bam Bam? I see you. I see you. How are you, Bam Bam, today? You had a good day today? Well, how all my subscribers? Did all y'all have an awesome day today? I hope so. I hope so. All right? And I hope you have a better tomorrow. If today was awesome, I hope you have a better tomorrow. So, but here's I have this here, right? And I want to discuss this topic here today, right? But, I got this interesting, interesting, how do you call it, this? Can you guys see it? This quote on a fortune cookie, right? And it's so weird. I got this yesterday. It says, and listen to this, guys. I got this quote from a fortune cookie yesterday, and it says, tomorrow will be a day of healing and renewal. Look at that, right? I got this fortune cookie yesterday, right? And it's basically saying what we're doing now, right? At this moment, we are healing and we are renewing ourselves, And that is so wild that I got this yesterday, right? That let us know that the universe talks to us, right? Because I was like at this movie yesterday. It was like, oh my God. It was very tough, yesterday. And then I got this fortune cookie. It was like the universe talked and said, well, today, which is today, right? It says you're going to start, healing and renewal. And we're going to do that together, right? All right. And we're going to talk about that. What do you guys feel on the topic of healing and renewal? What do you get from that saying, from that fortune cookie that I got yesterday? I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to let you guys see it. It's so hard to focus in on something here. right? What do you think about that? And I got this yesterday, and it's so wild that I got that. So today we are healing and renewing our inner selves, our inner souls, right? Because what happens when you are so deep in deep feelings all the time and so saddened and so down and dark, that deep feeling is hurting, right? And you have to, and because it's hurting, you have to work on healing that hurt that's deep inside. Let me see here. Through all crisis, confusion, one thing remains the same. Lean on the Almighty. I got to go cook, but I'm happy that you're. Oh, thank you, Tamara. I appreciate. You've been an awesome, amazing person, and you keep being yourself. You keep being you. All right, because you're an amazing person. What are you cooking today, anyways, Tamara? I'm curious. What are you being a little too nosy, huh? But you have an amazing evening. Thank you so much, Tamara, for coming, and thank you for all your input. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You have a great evening, Tamara. Bye. Have a nice evening. But in the chat, I have, like I say, I have two things going on here, right? So two things I got going on here that I would like to discuss, right? First thing, right? And I want to discuss this with you guys, right? I have here, it says, and I got this from an amazing, beautiful person. And it was like I read it and I was like, wow, that hits deep, right? It says, my still working through this freezing and trying to understand this. Got a lot of clinks to fixing this freezing of the phone, or I'm sorry about that. It's freezing of the live. I apologize. Okay, so let me start all over again. It says here, we are all just one accident, one diagnosis, one unexpected phone call away from a completely different life. And because of that, we should stay humble and don't take anything for granted. Because when you take things for granted and you say, oh, I got tomorrow. Oh, I got tomorrow. I got tomorrow. I got tomorrow. Well, guess what? There is no tomorrow. Oh, thank you. I see it. I see the message and I love the message. And I thank you for giving me that message. Right? And I'm going to read that message and put it in my noggin. Right? My noggin. And my noggin is something for me to think about. Right? Right? And I appreciate you leaving that message for me, because I'm going to read it and I'm going to think on it and put it in my noggin. And it's something for me to soak in and think about and take in. Right? I appreciate that, Tamara. I appreciate your words. You're an amazing person. I still want to know what you're cooking, Tamara. Okay. You just have to laugh sometimes. It just makes it so much better sometimes. We just laugh about things, right? It does. It really does. Smile, laugh, breathe. Take it in. Because you might need that laugh at that moment. You might need that deep breath at the moment to breathe it out. That's a part of healing too, Fish and grits. To me, I love fish and grits. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love it. Fish and grits. That sounds good. That sounds very good. Well, you enjoy, Who knows? I might say, hey, Tamara had fish and grits the other day. Maybe I should go make some fish and grits. Because it sounds good. It sounds amazing. It sounds very delish. So it sounds very delish. But Tamira, again, I appreciate you. I appreciate for your time jumping on here to chat with me. I how they say you can be anywhere else, but you decide to be here with me, and I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So, but Tamira, I hope you keep, again, if you love what I do and like what I do and want to see more of what I do, press the like button. Just press it. I'm a new beginner. It was like, see if the people like it. So if you like what I do, push the like button or the love button and want to continue to see more of this content, Tamira, because I would love to continue to share a day-to-day thing every day of what my experiences I'm going through and how my journey is with you, with all my people, subscribers. I would like to share that, and also I would love to hear what you have to say. And so far, you guys have been saying some amazing things to me, right? Amazing things that I'm soaking in. Like, wow, wow. That makes me feel so much better hearing some of you guys' words. Like, wow, your words are very strong. you know. And when you hear these words that you guys are putting out there, it not only makes me stronger, it makes other ones stronger who's actually tuning in. Hi, Bam Bam. How are you? Hi, Bam Bam. How's your night? How are you, Bam Bam? How are you? I see you. I see you. I just want to know how your night is going so far. How's it going so far? Oh, hi again. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I started off the day great. I started off the day, like saying like in positive, my positive vibe, like positive vibe. I guess I said the positive vibe all day. I was positive all day long. But how are you? I'm great. How are you? How was your day? Did you have a wonderful day today? Tell me about it. I would love to hear it. But I also want to keep in mind with you guys, like, I still want to like focus in on like what I came to talk about, and I want to talk about with you guys. And I'll read it again before I can soak in. Hey, if I read it again, it'll soak in again, right? And we can have our deep thoughts and think about what it means and what you want to say about it, right? It says here, we are all just one accident, one diagnosis, one unexpected phone call away from a completely different life. I'm sorry, Bam Bam, I can't give out numbers. This is not the platform for that. They do have platforms where you can date and share numbers, but this is not the platform for that. The platform for this is it's a widow's platform, and we're talking about grief. We're talking about the journey of healing and renewal. Because guess what? This was meant for me to say. I got this yesterday, right? This is our purpose. This is our purpose to renew, heal from all of us, and to renew our soul to become whole again. No, I'm sorry, I can't give numbers out. Like I said, this is not that type of platform. So um, but you have a great evening though. Bam Bam, have an amazing evening. So like I said, there's just type in and tune in and put in that channel where you're looking for someone. there are plenty out there. Believe it or not, there are plenty of those out there. So tune into that if you're looking for someone, But this is not the platform for that. I'm not looking for no one, and I'm not. And I'm not trying to make matches with people on here. It's to talk about me being a widow and talking to widows out there, and there are different branches of grief, right? No, I'm sorry, I can't give you my name as well because that's not the platform for this as well. But hey, maybe you can answer my question. Answer my question. Do you feel if all these things happen to you, do you feel like you'll have a different life? Answer that question for me, then, bam, bam. Maybe you can answer that question and we can engage in that type of talk. Do you feel like do you feel like you're an accident away, diagnosis away, or unexpected phone call from having a different life? Do you think that do you think this is true? You tell me, true or not? Do you believe this to be true? So you tell me. Yes. So why do you feel like that is a yes? Why do you feel that way? Like you're just like a step away from a life-changing experience, because in your life there's multiple things that can happen that can trigger this life-changing experience. Why did you say yes? Can you explain yourself, Bam Bam, if you don't mind? Yes. Yes. I'm not sure you having like a freezing, because my eyes were freezing earlier too, but I'm seeing like multiple like the same answers in there, and because mine was freezing earlier too, so I'm thinking the yours might be freezing too, because I'm seeing like multiple like responses like doubling or something. So I'm not sure if you're having like what I was having earlier, like a little glitches. So I just want to let you know that you might be glitching a little bit there, Bam Bam. But I see that you said yes. So why do you say yes? Why do you say yes to you a step away from maybe an accident away, or a diagnosis away, or an unexpected call away from having to change a change life or a different life? Why do you say that? You can explain. You don't have to put in like a lot of words or contact. It's just simple. Just give me your thoughts on that. So how do you feel about that? Or, right? Just yesterday I was going through like a lot, right? I was like, this is a lot. I'm feeling tired and down and out, right? So, and then I got this thing from the fortune cookie, right? And it says, and the universe was talking to me, because I was like, I'm down and out and tired and this and that. And it says, look, listen here. It says, universe says, tomorrow will be a day of healing and renewal. And you know what? Because of you guys and your support, it's giving me that like little push, that like, whew, like that healing, like, I'm getting it out, I feel the renewal, like, the energy, coming back to me. So, whew, that was such a true saying. Like, I'm just really feeling that saying in what I saw in that fortune cookie, because I was like down and out yesterday. I was like, could it be any more that goes on? Could it be any more? Okay. It says, can you just read my message on the top of the message? I'm only seeing messages. Let me just see. The only message I'm seeing on top of the message is yes, yes, yes. What's your name? I can't really give out my names. I apologize. Bam, bam, bam. Like I say, this is a platform to discuss widows, This is not like a dating channel, not like that where we give out names, numbers, and we contact each other later. Those are different platforms for that. And the platform they have dating platforms. Check it out, Bam Bam, right? Where you can exchange numbers and stuff. But this is not the platform. But this is a platform about getting it out, like our journeys, my journey of being a widow, on our day-to-day life. How we heal and how our journeys is moving forward. What did you say there? Let's see. So that's what it's about. Okay, it says here, can you just, okay. So yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do that. So if you have any other questions about what the topic is, and the topic today, right? The topic today, and I want to get is, again, do you think that we are one accident away, one diagnosis, one unexpected phone call from completely having a different lifestyle? And because of that, do you think you should be humble and never take it for granted? Never take it for granted? And this is just a question I'm asking you. My opinion, I'm answer that question for myself, right? This is my opinion. I'm answering that question for myself. I feel like, there's life is just life, right? And anything can possibly happen to anything in my life, right? And because anything happen in my life, it can change you or make you a different person, and you'll never go back to be that different person. You can only build and heal from who you are at that moment and move forward, right? And because we know all this, and that's coming, should we take it for granted? Should we humble ourselves? I'm gonna ask that question. I would stay humble. I want to be humble. I am humble, and I don't like taking, and I don't want to take anything for granted. A person, what people have, uh, anything, like what people have done, have been around for me. I don't want to take none of this for granted, right? None of it, right? So, and that's why when I feel like I start humbling myself and really thinking like, jeez, right? We can't take this stuff for granted, and I'm not going to. And that's just what my journey, like I said, this is a widow's channels for our journey and my journey, and this is how my journey is. I'm going to humble myself, right? And I'm going to not take things for granted, right? I'm going to be appreciative. I'm be happy because, doing and taking all that in, you feel like such an amazing, like, shoo, you just feeling the healing, the positive vibes, the positive thoughts, because I'm not taking it for granted, right? I'm humbling myself to hear. You humble yourself to hear, right? So, but that's just my thoughts on it. And what are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts? So, my third live, right? I'm a new beginner. I'm a newbie. Well, bear with me. I apologize, but I am enjoying this. So I'm enjoying you guys. I'm enjoying you guys and your oh my God, amazing words. It's just wow. I'm enjoying all of it. But I'm gonna be tuning off pretty soon. I just want to leave this with you guys, right? And leave this thought with you guys is that just think about it. Should we take things for granted, right? And if we do, how will we feel we take things for granted? How will we feel? Will we be happy about our decisions, or will we be sad about it? So I'm gonna leave that thought with you guys. Should we take things for granted, right? Right? And you guys think about that. And I'm gonna leave you guys with that thought. All right. So I'm signing off. I don't know how to sign this off, but this is what I'm gonna say. I'm signing off. I appreciate all you guys and all your thoughts and all your feedback. I appreciate everything. I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate the ones who subscribe. Thank you. Always press the like button if you like this live. and you want to see more of me, right, and more of my talk, press the like button, subscribe, and have a great evening. Bye.